Okay, so we have had our beloved BMW looked at by a mechanic. The part brake has now been fixed. We asked him about the EGR stuff and the DPF stuff and the fact that it had like mad emissions warnings and stuff like that. And so he said that we needed to first try some DPF cleaning fluid, so some like diesel cleaning stuff. So that's what we're going to do today. We've got to take it on a bit of a run. We're thinking of driving to Scarborough in the car, which is like about 2 hours drive from us. We're in the Morrison's car park at the moment, and I think we're going to fill up fuel in the Morrison's across the road, because we've got to put this stuff in with the fuel. And I think we've got to put in 1 milliliter per litre, I believe. So if you put in 10 milliliters, you can put in 10 litres of fuel. So depending on how much fuel we can put in, we've got to kind of make the mixture right. Anyway, well, since you last saw this car, it had a few issues. On this side, the air suspension was down. For some bizarre reason. We don't know why that was, but obviously the airbag had gone. So I got a couple off eBay, and that mechanic guy fitted them, and it's been okay for a week or so, maybe about 2 weeks now. So I've kind of had it sat around. We've been driving the Audi. The part brake all got sorted, so he sorted that out, so that was good. But yeah, we're just going to try and do this diesel clean. Anyway, we did try and do this video a bit earlier today, but unfortunately our tyre was flat, and so it was this tyre. So yesterday I basically fixed the other side, which had a flat. It was leaking from the back of the rim, and then I took this one. I was about to do the video here, like I'm doing now. I checked out the I just was looking at the tyre, and it looked like quite flat. So it was leaking from the rim as well. So when we took it to the tyre garage, it was leaking from the rim. So we're a bit nervous now, so we kind of want to see if it stays up. But they put a new tyre on. It was a different tyre. The tyre was absolutely destroyed inside. It's a run flat tyre. It was completely destroyed inside. And yeah, so we don't know exactly why that was, or why that occurred. Or whether we've been driving on it for a little while, maybe even on part of the trip back. Maybe we just didn't notice that it was down. You know, we do park in a sort of, you know, where we park in our driveway, it's not a lot of space. So to be honest with you, you could miss your tyre being flat. I mean, it has been out the back of the car, the back of the driveway as well, which you do have more room to see, and so I would have thought the mechanic would have spotted it. So yeah, so I don't know why that was. What I've done though, before we set off, I did a kind of diagnostics check, and I've read the codes off it using my Kali adapter, and you know, I've done that on an Android phone. And yeah, it's I don't know how many of the diagnostics are from a previous, so I don't know how many of the error codes were from a while back, because I just haven't cleared them for a while. But we're going to do this run today with the diesel cleaner, and we're going to start trying to see if we can sort of clean the DPF or whatever it is that is causing the DPF issues. I don't know if it'll work. We might need to put a new DPF on, or a new you know, new EGR. You know, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just gummed up. The guy said to try that first. He said it might be quite a good way of, you know, cleaning it, because I mean, I've read really rave reviews about this product as well, so I'm going to give it a go. But I'm just kind of looking over the car at the moment, because I'm just not sure if there will be issues with the tyres, because we came here and thought that it was all good, and we're about to set off, and yeah, not good. So yeah, so anyway, just looking at all the different tyres now, trying to see if it if anything happens. I mean, this is a new tyre, it's literally been put on today, so, but they had real trouble getting it on the rim, so I am a bit nervous that it won't behave as expected. I'm a bit nervous that it's the wrong rim size, but I can't see that it would be. But it is possible, because all the other 3 tyres look totally different. But they're Continental on the back. They sort of almost got like rim guards, so they look totally different. But on the front, the tyre is a Pirelli, and it looks completely different as well. So my only concern is that we've got, you know, one tyre that's not as it should be, and that, you know, maybe this is exactly the same tyre, I don't know. So I think there's something iffy with the rims personally, but I don't know. They didn't seem to suggest that at the tyre garage, so we're not sure. But it might be worth looking into new alloys, because that just looks to me to be bigger. I think it's bigger. I think it's not meant to be that big, but the tyre went on and there was no leaking of air. And you know, we drove this car around all summer in Bulgaria, very bumpy roads. You know, surely you would have hit some kind of, you know, issue where the tyre would leak the pressure out. So I don't know. Anyway, right, we're going to grab something to eat in the car, I think, on the way, and then we're going to head off to Scarborough and get some fuel just before we go and stick this DPF cleaning stuff in. To fill up now, and I've got to work out how the diesel thing works. We're putting some DPF fluid in there, so that should be interesting. This is the stuff, so let's give it a go. Okay, right, so probably going to be putting in quite a bit, so let's have a look at this stuff. Just over sort of, I reckon this has got enough for 30 litres at the moment, so that's put in that. Then I think what you got to do, well, you take it out like that, and then I reckon you've got to put the lid back on. I think I know why it said to use gloves now. So you got to put the lid back on. Yeah. Nope, that's easier said than done. Put the lid back on, and then I think the idea is you fill it. I think you try and fill it from that. No, it's not going up there somehow. I don't know. Oh, it refills itself. Yeah. I think it refills itself, does it? No. I don't really know how that works. It's going back down again. There we go, maybe like that. Don't know. No. Don't seem to want to go in there. Don't know. Can't work that out myself. Don't know why it's not going. Yeah, doesn't give you any instructions, unfortunately. That is a bit annoying, I would say. Oh, yeah, and then you drop it everywhere like that. I don't know how you fill this thing, it's just crazy. So 1, 2, doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I'm going to try and put the thing on again, see if we can fill it some more. But it's probably not a good idea to be holding this the way we are. Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to. Oh, here we go. Sort of squeeze it a bit, then it goes. Right. I don't think it's very easy to tell like what you're putting in. But anyway, I'm going to assume that I put enough in, and I'm going to close it back up, put it back in the box, because obviously it's not the best stuff. So I'm going to put it back in the bag. Put it back nice and safe in there, and then put this back in the box, which has been done up. They do give you a nice little pouch with it, but of course it all doesn't work when you're trying to do things quickly. Right, now I'm actually going to try and fill up. Please pay at kiosk. Right, here we go. Right, I've still got the problem though with the filling. Yeah, so it just click off straight away unless I do it very slowly. So I'm just going to fill this up now. Yeah. So as you can see, it's going in very slowly. Very slowly here. But the price isn't too bad, 1.337 at the moment, not too bad. Yeah, so it's a bit of a mess trying to get that stuff in, and I just sort of imagined it'd be really easy, but you do have to be careful, I think. I was just checking to see if I dropped any of it, but no, it should be alright. I'm going to go and wash my hands in the, it's got like a toilet place here anyway, so I'll probably wash my hands in the service station bit, or well, shop area. Should have it. It's got like a sort of whole area for it. Hopefully there's some toilets there. I'll just wash my hands off and then I'm good to go, I think. But yeah, it's taken a while to fill this car. I've only got 16 litres at the moment. That just shows you how slow it is. You can probably see it going on there in the background. Yeah, it is a pain to fill up, unfortunately. But yeah, we just have to persevere. But I managed to get quite a bit in there. I reckon I got a good enough for like at least, I don't know, 50 or 60 litres. So I think hopefully we'll be alright. Basically, it's supposed to make it a bit like premium unleaded, but with some extra cleaners. So let's see. But yeah, I'm struggling to fill it. I know it's not full. It's just this thing. But anyway, yeah, we've had this problem since we left the UK, went to Bulgaria, now back in the UK, we've still got it, so we do need to get that fixed. But this car just throws up loads of other problems, and yeah, you know, we've had the problem with the EGR and DPF where it's throwing up warnings. Never had an issue actually driving. We've never got into limp mode or anything, but it is driving. It's driving fine, but obviously we're getting these warnings, and sometimes the engine light comes on. And we've had a nightmare with the tyres. I'm sort of thinking now that maybe the rim on the left-hand side is the wrong size for the tyre, maybe. Not sure. But anyway, we're going to fill it up, and then we're going to drive to Scarborough, and we're going to see how well this stuff does and whether it starts to clean the engine out, start to clean out like the EGR. Hopefully it will, but you know, who knows. But yeah, I'm going to crack on and get this filled. Okay, we're on our way on the road. It's all going fine at the moment. Touch dodgy dashboard wood. Don't know what that is actually, whether it's actually real worn up. Anyway, we're sort of in a 30 speed limit thing at the moment on the motorway, which is annoying. I don't know why they've done that. It's usually 50, but they've made it 30. But anyway, I think it's because it's smaller lanes. But yeah, we are now being told to turn off. So far the tyre hasn't exploded. So far the engine hasn't exploded. And so far Chloe hasn't exploded actually as well. So that's it's all pretty good so far. We haven't really done much speed, but let's see. Oh, hang on, that was a 30 there, I think. Just went through one of the average speed checks above 30. Hopefully that won't yeah, it's not good. Just cameras everywhere here in Britain. But yeah, we are it's really annoying when everybody knows where they're going. They come flying out of the junction and go round you, and it's like, yeah, I haven't quite worked out which way I'm going yet. Anyway, yeah, we're heading towards Bridlington. But I'm guessing Scarborough's up that way somewhere.
Yes, before it.
Is it? Oh, right, so Bridlington's after it, yeah. But yeah, we're doing okay, I think, at the moment. There's no major noises that we can hear at the moment. So that's good. Don't think it's making any grinding noises or anything, so that's all good. So it does seem to be a big improvement on what we had when we left, you know, left the boat last time and when we were travelling home. But we're hoping this will clean the engine a bit as well and sort out the diesel. I think you're supposed to like kind of put like this stuff in all the time, and then it like eventually will sort of like really clean it all out, keep it really clean. Because I think if you're just doing like little drives, which, you know, we're not really, we've done big long drives a lot, so if you're doing little drives, it kind of clogs up with carbon and all sorts of rubbish like that. So hopefully this will now clear that all, and it'll be good. But I don't know. I mean, I'm always suspicious that a liquid can fix like problems that might be mechanical in nature, so I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna head for Scarborough, and hopefully we'll get there before it's too late to actually see the place or do anything. We were supposed to leave earlier, but we had issues with the tyre, had to basically go and get our tyre changed. But we didn't want to give up, so we needed to do the diesel thing. So anyway, let's head along the road, and I think we went this way towards Whitby once, and it's quite nice, so it's a nice little drive this way. So what else is there to do on a Saturday afternoon? You know, it's a lovely day as well, so let's go for a drive. Okay, we've made it to Scarborough. We had a bit of fun in the car park because the machine wasn't really working. But a few of us were trying to get tickets. Anyway, it's quite a cool little car park when the machine obviously works. It's by St Mary's Church, and it's looks like it's got good spaces for, yeah, and I think the road is Paradise. I think it's called Paradise. So if you set your sat nav to Paradise, it's pretty good because it's really parked up. It's quite busy even though it's like end of September. So it's a nice sunny day. So basically that's a little tip. Go and find that car park. It's like kind of a grassy car park, but there's plenty of spaces in there. So yeah, definitely worth going to. Chloe and Emily are out and about running around like maniacs. We're just going to see a grave now. Who is it?
Anne Bronte.
Anne Bronte, which I don't think is the famous Bronte. Rachel's going mad, but I think Charlotte Bronte is the famous person. But and Emily, yeah. I don't know. Charlotte and Emily Bronte. I don't know much. I don't really read very much, really. Okay, so we found the grave and gone and seen it. That's cost us a bit of time, but hopefully we can still see the rest of Scarborough. It's basically in front of us, look, you can see down to the sea. It's pretty cool. We're going to go and see if we can find our way down that way. so we found a Wetherspoons to have some dinner. It's pretty good because they're usually a good price wherever you go, so Scarborough's probably not that cheap for other restaurants, but Wetherspoons are largely a much of a muchness anywhere, so they're a good tip if you're travelling to the UK and want to save money on food, but we go mainly because we know what we're going to get as well. Emily is looking through the menu. Emily, you looking through the menu? Yeah? You having pizza? You choose pizza, yeah? Rach, what are you having?
I'm having a curry.
Curry?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Emily, what are you having? What are you having? I think she's having pizza, isn't she?
No, she's having bolognese.
Bolognese. She's having bolognese.
Yeah.
And I am having steak and kidney pudding, which is a special, so it's actually quite a good price. But no, we're not trying to save money or anything. We just like, you know, just look good on the menu. I've not had it for a while. A nice looking pub. Here we go. It's all right. It's got like it's got an upstairs as well. Really friendly people gave us their table. We turned up and there was like no tables available. So it's a busy seaside town, and these girls gave up their table, and that was really nice of them. And they had drinks still. I think their family was sat further up behind us, so they could sit up there too. But that's kind of them to give up their table, really. But yeah, we're just going to get something to eat. We're hoping that we've got enough time to have a look around Scarborough a bit, because the car park is only until 7 o'clock because the machine wasn't working properly, and we had to put in less money because it wasn't taking cards, or for some reason it wasn't working. But anyway, yeah, we're hoping to like eat, see some of the seafront, and then get back to the car before we get clamped. But hopefully we won't get clamped. And we're not the fastest at eating, so anyway, I think it'll be alright. But we're just waiting for the food to arrive and the drinks to arrive now, but it's quite busy, so it might take a few minutes. Okay, we finished dinner and we've come back outside, and unfortunately it has started to rain a little bit, hasn't it? Yeah. But what can we do but walk back to the car? Looks quite nice though in Scarborough. Actually it's starting to get heavier now, isn't it? But yeah, not a bad little town centre. Has got a it's got a seafront here. Just thought it's not meant to rain at all today. But like I said, it's been storms and rain all the time since we've been back, so we've been lucky to get this sort of sunny day really for a brief moment. Rachel's anyway, yeah, so we're heading back towards to the seafront, and hopefully the rain will stop by the time we get there. It doesn't look like there's still sun about, but anyway, it was nice in the pub. Unfortunately the rain has got a bit worse and it's now still sort of spitting, but it's a bit heavier. Anyway, we've made it down to the seafront, and it's looking alright despite the rain. But yeah, it's hard to imagine the Costa del Sol sort of having rain like this. think that's why people head off to Spain. It's a bit grotty today, unfortunately. It was not meant to rain at all. When I checked the forecast, it said 0 millimeters. So maybe it was between, you know, -1 and 0 somewhere. Anyway, it is what it is. I mean, it's the first time we've been to Scarborough, so we would have liked to have had good weather, but what can you do? But yeah, we're going to head back to the car. It's quite a steep sort of cliff. Quite a cool castle up on the up ahead of us there, like up on the hill. It's pretty good. What is that castle then, Rach? Scarborough Castle. See, they come up with some really good names here. So that's Scarborough Castle up there. It looks alright. Does look alright. Although it doesn't look like it's a functioning castle anymore, is it? No one lives there. Yeah, just checking I'm not going to get run down. But no, it's alright. I mean, I suppose if you were looking for a quiet beach now, this would be the place to come. Because there's like very little people on the beach, so you'd have the beach all to yourself. So that is one positive. Some cool arcades here. So you got like, you know, it's kind of giving us a sunny beach vibe again, isn't it? So we had all the oh,
speaking words of wisdom. Let it be.
Yeah. So you can have your fortune told as well. Pretty good, yeah. I think Emily wants to go on a boat. And they got cool arcades. The arcades are alright. Yeah. It's alright. It's alright. There's lots of stuff to do that's not outside. So you can come in here. So yeah, so it's alright really. Yeah, you got slots. You got these really cool. I used to play these when I was a kid. And play these like kind of yeah, what you do is you put a 2p in like there, down here. Put 2p in there. I don't think I've got one, unfortunately. Have a look. No, I've only got a 50p. It's not going to fit, unfortunately. Oh, I could get some 50. Yeah, look. Give me a load of coins, look. Yeah. Still going. Give me a load of coins. Alright, hang on, I'm going to fill my pockets. Yeah, so I'm just going to fill my pockets up with my 2p's before someone else nicks them. But yeah, you can, like, you know, play on the 2p machines. That's what I used to do when I was a kid. But it wasn't in Scarborough, it was in Torquay. But here we go. Right, I'll show you how it works. So, the trick is to find one that's got like, yeah, that one doesn't look too good to me. You gotta try and find one that is like quite good around the top of it. No. We'll take a risk on this one. Right, here we go. So I'm gonna put a 2p in. Yeah, nothing happened. Yay, that works. None's dropping off. You gotta time it well. Nah, that was a bad one. You gotta time it right or else it... Yeah, there we go, there we go. Ah, oh, didn't win anything. The idea is to get these things to drop off the end. But it doesn't look like... I don't really want to win a purse, so I don't know why I'm trying this. Yeah, look. I don't want to win a Chubba Chub's purse, really. Oh well, let's go then.
Right, yeah.
Oh well, we tried to win some stuff, but we didn't win anything, unfortunately. But yeah. I think it stopped raining now, though, while we've been in there. It's pretty good. So that was handy. We've still got to go back to the car really, haven't we? So our ticket will run out otherwise. So, but yeah, nice sort of evening. Let's have a look over. Yeah, so you kind of like, it's got a nice beach. Pretty good really. I think if it was ever sunny here it would be quite nice, but I don't know really. I have heard that once upon a time in about 1582 it might have been sunny, and I have heard rumours that during Victorian times there may have been a cloudy day, but unfortunately we haven't seen it ourselves, so we can't be sure. But no, it is a nice place to come despite the rain, and there's some cool shops about, and there's you know, there's parking available and all that. And what's that? Oh, don't know, I thought she was asking me something. But yeah, you got some nice shops, some nice sort of like, oh look, you can win 500 quid there. It's alright, isn't it? Yeah, got bingo. You got bowling, you got games, over 2 floors as well, so I mean that's pretty good. We're along with pool, so I mean there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in Scarborough, so it's good. Come on guys. Just waiting for Emily and Chloe and everybody. Huh? I'm not losing any more money in the slot machine. This guy looks popular. Seen him in a couple of places now. Zoltar. Wasn't he in a Tom Hanks film? Yeah, something like that. But to be honest, it's alright, isn't it? I'd say is it a bit better than Cleethorpes? Maybe. Maybe a little bit better. So this is what this is what Scarborough's famous for, isn't it? Like rock. Can you not get it like with your name through it or something? Or is it Blackpool that does that? I don't know. Hang on, what flavour am I having?
Yeah, what flavour do you want? Go on.
I don't know, so many. What about bubblegum flavour? That's quite good. Don't know. Oh, don't know. Can I have bubblegum flavour and... Look, it's got a special thing. Oh no, 60 peach. So I'll have a bubblegum and an iron brew.
I'm going to get an iron brew as well. It's the rainbow.
Yeah. There's other ones as well. This rainbow one, Scarborough Carnival Rock. Look, get one of those.
They're 99p.
Yeah, well, you know, you pay for quality. That's quite cool, isn't it?
That's quite cool.
It's like a breakfast. Egg and bacon. Brilliant.
That is quite cool.
Fish, peas,
And they got chocolate fish up there, white chocolate fish. Oh, I remember them as a kid actually. We used to live down in Plymouth, so Cornwall and stuff. Used to see that sort of thing as well.
I like this.
Yeah, it's alright, isn't it? Got some cats up there. Cool little place. Shell baskets. I think they are actually shells. I don't think they are rock in shell form or sweets. And of course loads and loads of fudge. Oh, and I tell you what's good as well is cinder toffee. Is that the same stuff in a crunchy? That's the same stuff as in a crunchy, isn't it? Oh, honeycomb. Yeah, that's good. Go on, Emily, go on. Yes, I know, but you don't want a sausage meal or whatever it is. It's really good. They've got loads of cool stuff in here. Iron brew nugget.
I can hold it myself.
Do you want some?
No, I don't know. What's new? I'm not sure I like it.
Sort of coffee.
Do you want
Go on then. Go on then. I've got fudge at home.
It's not fun. It's like...
Go on then. You get that then. Go on then.
to
Everyone's wondering what it is that we're actually looking at. It's a cool shop.
Can you go so I can have that other place?
Is a cool shop. Oh look, they got
I
packs
was
of
looking for
it.
something for my mum. She needs to have sugar-free stuff.
Go on then, yeah. Why does she have to have sugar-free stuff?
She's like pre-diabetic.
Oh, right.
She's got to avoid sugar.
Mummy, this
How can you make
For a
rock?
birthday.
How can you make rock without sugar?
Mummy, this broke.
What?
I'll have to have that one then.
Who broke it?
Another one.
Was it broke? It was broken
I'll
already.
have to eat it.
I'll go back and change it.
Oh,
I think it was already like that. Let's have a look. Hang on, which one was it? Scarborough Rock. I think it was that one. Yeah, we've got one, but don't break it.
but it's not coming.
Right, go on then, go and pay for it.
It's okay.
Do they take cards? Because they're actually in trouble.
It's okay. Unless you want to go on that one.
Go on then.
That one died now.
Well, yeah, but there's loads of stuff, but we can't get everything, can we? Okay, we've made it back to the car, and it looks like the wheels are still pressurized. I did a quick check before we left here whether there was any like kind of air in them, and they were all full up, so don't know, that side looks a bit, don't know. Yeah, I think it's alright. Looks alright, I think. They never look like they're fully. I mean, I could probably do a quick check before I go, but we're on grass, so yeah, looks no worse than that one, I'd say. But yeah, they're different rims on the front as well, so I think that rim's too big in comparison to the one at the front, and I think that that's the problem. I think that rim is a lot bigger on the other side, which is probably, but we did have a flat on that one as well, so I don't know. Anyway, I think we're done and we're just going to be heading back home now. The weather's not great, unfortunately, it's raining a bit, so yeah, we're going to end it there and head back to Doncaster, I think. Thanks for watching that. Hopefully it was useful to you. Can't imagine that it would be, but we saw a bit of Scarborough, so it was good. Right, take care, we'll see you again in the next one.